Hey, what's up, guys? PlazmaScream, and just wanted to let you know what happened last season, and I'm just gonna show you. See, we got this much battle rating, and we got this much battle rating from doing this right here. Boom, 30 million battle rating in a single season. This is, to my best knowledge, the most amount of battle rating anybody on Android has ever gotten in a single MP season in Injustice for Android. Nobody's ever gotten this much. And I've played this game for many years. I've never seen anybody get this high in one season. So I am officially a record holder in this game. And people are going around saying things like, I'm the Android GOAT and like a champion and the best of all time in Injustice for Android, and it's just like it hasn't hit me yet. I don't know if I feel that way yet, but it's crazy. This is this was a monumental achievement. The things I did in 7 days, man, I was gonna lose my mind, honestly. This is a crazy accomplishment, but the things I did, like this was so mentally taxing on me. I had enough recharges to get me about 21 million battle rating, and after that I ran out. Here, I'll show you. I'm not gonna play a match just yet, but I'm just gonna show real quick. Yeah, I have no recharges. I have 3. I probably got this at some point earlier today. I ran out completely, and I had nothing left. I had to use ads to get energy to actually play and keep playing to get a record. And I was honestly, ads in this game are so cursed. Holy crap! You might think it's as simple as just watching something idle for a couple of seconds and you get some free energy, but these ads are just you don't know whether or not you're gonna get energy or if your game is just gonna crash and you're gonna lose that free energy and you're gonna lose the progress you made in the middle of a ultimate ladder. And I've had times where I was literally in the last match of an ultimate ladder. That last match gives you 26,000 battle rating if you win. And I was watching the ad so I could play that final match. And then after I finished watching the ad, it would freeze and then it would crash. And I would get kicked off. And then to restart the app, and I just lost basically 26,000 battle rating. And I just lost that free freaking energy that ad just gave me, because it makes you lose that too. And this would happen whether you did it in the last match. It could happen at any point during the ladder. Sometimes it would happen if you watched 2 ads in a row. It was just so unreliable. I honestly don't know how I even managed to do this. It was at one point where I was literally so scared to watch an ad in the last fight of a ladder that I would literally just sit there and wait for my energy to recharge, because I was I would rather sit there and just wait for my energy to recharge naturally than to risk my game crashing and losing all that battle rating and all that work in that ladder. It was awful. It was bad. I'll be good if I never have to watch an ad in this game ever again. Honestly, it was terrible. So I got 30 million battle rating. I worked my ass off all week long. Most of the nights I was probably grinding up to 5 a.m. Some nights 6 a.m. There was one night where it was 7 a.m. I grinded so hard every single night to get that. I'm gonna show you some of the teams that I used, because I know I have not really made a video talking about offense much, but I can do that a little bit here. I can show you some of the teams that I was using in this journey. I had a lot of ones that were just throwing random carries on and messing with the gears and seeing what I can do for maybe an epic ladder, or maybe I got bored and I just did it for you know, for a little bit of time, because you use the same thing for a long time, just for that many matches, and it just gets so boring. Like, I'm sure some people can do that with just one team and not get bored of it, because it's like, you know, the fastest they got or the best they got. But I'm sorry, in my opinion, that's just so boring. I cannot sit there and use the same team and nothing else for 4,000 matches. I can't. I'll lose my mind. I'll lose my mind, and you might too. But thankfully, I have lots of characters to use, so I can use different stuff. You know, I love my girl Raven, so you know, this is one team I use here. I use Prime Raven, and I use my best support, Sandra Kane, girl. And I probably used something like this. One second. You know, Death card, Totem, and Heart of Darkness. Go find it right there. And simple carry setup. And then Sandra Kane Batgirl. I like Astro Harness a lot because she's pretty squishy. Claw Horus because she's support. And then the Ibis Stick because her special one applies DOT 30 times if you have DOT gear, which is really nice. Also, Power Generation is really nice. You can use Rags instead. Racer Ghost Scimitar. But because she has that special effect and a special one, she can apply gear effects like Claw Horse and Ibis Stick and other DOT gears. I just really like Ibis Stick. I don't mind that you don't get a bar power right away, because she can actually chain her special one from her heavy attacks. You know, once they go airborne, she can hit a special one in mid-air, and you know, it's super nice. And then when they get like hit by a special one unblocked, they're like kind of staggered for a minute after the knives hit them, and it gives you like the most perfect opportunity to tag in your carry, hit them with like a range special 2, like this one, and just eliminate them so safely, so easily, because all their gears are gone, they're eating all that DOT, and then they're just getting blasted by special 2, and it's just the freest kill ever. It's so good. And on Hawkgirl, I use something like this, like Fourth World, always on Hawkgirl. And lately I've been using a lot of Green Gold Soda. You can use other stuff too, not that. I know some people like to use like Let's Go Helmet. That's fine. The thing about Let's Go Helmet though, so it gives you like 40% better block. The cap for like increasing your block is like, I don't know the exact number. It's like 40 something. I want to say it's something like 41, maybe 46%. I really don't know the exact number, but it's like, if you use this and then this really doesn't give you much better blocking. It's really not that better of an effect. I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of DOT, but it's not that much. So I like Green Gold Soda because you know, you got 22% plus 25. That'll get you the block cap, you know, for better blocking. And also you have the damage, the basic attack damage reduction effects, and the like damage negation. You see right here, 20% chance, and that will actually stack with this 20%. So 40% chance to take no damage from basics. And this is really, really nice whenever you fight someone like Batman Ninja Catwoman or Flashpoint Batman, someone has really strong basics and you're blocking them, because you just take no damage at all. You take nothing. Like this, combined with that, and that makes you just take nothing from basic attackers. Even if they're like, they hit you unblocked. Let's say you mess up or they break your block, you still take nothing. So I really like this gear combination lately on my my Hot Girls. Another team I was using, this one. I don't enjoy using this, but it's good. I mean, I can't deny how good it is. It's probably my fastest team. It's probably my best team that I have. But it's also extremely boring. You know, a lot of you probably seen this all over the place because it's very popular. But I'm gonna show you the correct way to go about gearing it. And this way you use Astro Harness on Hot Girl. I don't normally advocate using Astro on the first slot, ever. It's stupid and it wastes one of your barriers. I don't like it. It's not smart. Don't do that. On this team, it's an exception, because you need Flashpoint Batman to be tagging in. You know, you need to be able to tag in Flashpoint Batman right away if there's an Astro harness user that starts the fight. for the opponent, because if they're an idiot and they use Astro Harness in the first slot, you need to have a way to shatter it immediately, so you can tag in Batman and shatter it with Claw Horse and Death Card. And then Bane, you know how it goes. Cloak of Destiny, Tantatone, Low Knives, League of Assassin Knives. You tag him in, you get the stun from his passive, which is like a 70% chance, and then you get the 20% possibly from Cloak of Destiny. And then you go for a special one, which is really strong because of this, and the crits, and the crit augments. He really should be max crit damage. Honestly, he's been like 190% for like a year and a half. I've been so lazy with this, but he still works. He's still good. But like if you're using him, you should be like 250% crit damage and 50% crit chance, and you should do that like that, like as soon as you can. Like make it a priority. Like get this guy max crit first before anybody, and then him, because you know they work together a lot, and it's really important to get that max crit. But he hits my special one, and if you're like max crit, then you're gonna do like 300,000 damage or more, and it's gonna one shot the whole team. You're gonna leave everybody on 1 HP, and easily let you just clean them up with more special ones, or you can tag in Batman and kill him with him. But yeah. Also, another thing with Batman, when he tags in, he's gonna go for a special one, and a special one right here can actually apply gear effects like these 2 to 3 times. So potentially he can apply 3 rounds of DOT on somebody, and he can potentially shatter all 3 gears, which is nuts. He can shatter 2 to 3 gears with a single special one. And that's really, really, really good. Cassandra Cain can also do that. I meant to mention that, but she can shatter 3 gears with 1 special one. Not many can do that. Like, she does a really good job doing it. Like, he's usually just 2. He can be 3, but she's like almost always 3. Okay, so that's that team. Show some more. Let's see. This was my main team. This was the team I used for the majority of the season. This was the team that I used for the whole thing for the most part. And I've tried all kinds of gear combinations with this team, and the one I like the most is this one. Tank gears, Hawkgirl, always Enchantress no matter what. Astro Harness, because I really hate fighting Arkham Knight teams with back roll. I fought like what had to have been like 100 of them in the 7 days that I played, and it was the worst experience of my life. I hate fighting them so much, and Astro Harness really makes it safer in fighting them. And then I do this. I use a very wacky gear combination: Claw Horse, Death Cart, Rags, or Harley in the first slot. The game plan is you start the match, you get a bar power from Racer or Scimitar. You use a special one immediately. No matter if they have an Astro Harness or not, you use a special one. You tag out into Batman. You start trying to get KOs, special 2s, knocking everybody out. If they come out with somebody that has Astro Harness, or maybe like a Batman Ninja Batman with Ninja Helmet and Killer Croc painted card, and Gold Soda, all that stuff, all that annoying stuff. Then you tag in your Harley and you use a special one. And there's this really neat interaction after you use a special one with, Rags, that when you go for a special one again, once she tags in with Massive Death Cart, and she goes for a special one with Claw Horse, it is going to shatter all of their gears immediately with just one special one, which normally it would take her 3 because she can only shatter 1 gear at a time. She does not have a special one with cool little properties like that. It's just an interaction that works with Massive Death Cart and Claw Horse. You can also do this if you had like Batgirl Prime on the team, and that way you wouldn't need Racer or Scimitar. But with this team, you can use rags, and you can shatter all the gears immediately whenever you need to, which is super helpful. And also like the fact that when she shoots her, special one, it's got this like rain special one, and it flies out and it hits them, and they'll get knocked down, and they'll hit the ground. And in that little time frame, you can safely tag in your Batman, and you can go for your special two and hit them when they got no gears, and it'll be a safe, easy kill, like almost always. Easiest kill in the world. Another gear combination you can use on this team that I know works, and I'm a little... This is really good, but you fight an Arkham Knight team and you'll just lose. I don't enjoy using this because I do fight a lot of those, and they do give me such a freaking headache, and it's not worth it. Like, it's really good when you fight anybody else, but then you fight an Arkham Knight team with Batgirl, and it's just like you want to pull your hair out. But what you would do... Oh, 1 second. What you would do is you would use Claw Horus on Batman. And what you would do here is he's still a carry. He goes out there, you click in special twos, you're trying to KO special twos, and when someone pulls up with an Astro Harness character, you go for special ones with Claw Horse and Enchantress, and you try to shatter the gears. And there's a cool interaction with a lot of Batmans. They have special ones that can apply gear effects, usually 2 times, and which means one special one from him can shatter up to 2 gears at one time. And also, because if they have Astro Harness, you're going to throw a special one, it's going to do 0 damage because of the Astro. You're going to get your power back from Tainted Totem, as you can see here, 100% power back if it did no damage. And it's going to give you just your power back, and you're going to throw another special one for free to shatter the rest of his gears to make sure Astro Harness is 100% gone. If it's not, or if you want to be sure, you can throw one more special one, because by then you'll have 2 bars left, and you can safely knock him out with a special 2 at that point. But that way you can just safely throw a bunch of special ones over and over versus the Astro user without even having to tag out. That's the coolest thing about this, guys, because you're like a support and a carry at the same time. There's not many characters in the game that can do this. It's like this one and like Flashpoint Deathstroke on a full Flashpoint team, and I think maybe like Blackest Night Batman. But it's nobody does it like this. This is the best way to do it. Nobody is better at doing this than Flashpoint Batman, and no one's faster at it either. He kills all the gears really quick, and then he kills them with special 2 really quick. It's so good. And then on this, we use Ibistic instead for some DOT because it's nice to have. If you don't like rags, you can do this instead. This is also good. Gives you some more protection. It's more DOT, which is nice. I like it. So that's probably what I prefer. But you can use rags if you want to do like what you did with Claw Horse Harley, and do a special one like at the start, and then come in later and do like a whole bunch of DOT, because there's an interaction with Ibistic and Master's Death Cart. If you've used a special, and then you with this character that has Death Cart, and then you tag in later again, and Master's Death Cart activates and does like the bullets or whatever it is, and you use a special one like as soon as you tag in, or special 2, it'll do like a crazy amount of DOT from your DOT gears if you have any equipped, like a whole bunch. I want to say it's going to apply like 4 rounds of DOT, which in this case would be like 40% of somebody's health from Ibistic, and then like 24% from Let's Go Palmetto. That's 64% of someone's health gone, like that, and quick too. Like, that's really nice. It makes it so she doesn't have to be passive. Also, with this team, Hawkgirl should not be Elite 7. Hawkgirl should be like Elite 0, and Harley should be like Elite 3, and Batman should be like Elite 9. Like, don't look at these promotions and think, this is what they gotta be. This account is very old, and I made a lot of mistakes a long time ago, and I've had to live with those mistakes. Even now, there's no way to like de-promote characters, unfortunately. I wish I could fix this, because this is not right. So, Batman, like Elite 9, Hawkgirl, as low as possible, Elite 0, and then Harley, like Elite 3. That should give you what we call bare minimum 5K battle rating, 5,000 battle rating, where you get the easiest matches possible for multiplayer that still give you the most amount of battle rating you can possibly get, which is 5,000. Also, Luchador Bane is max damage, as you see here. He's not normally 77k, he's only like 60k. You don't have to do that, but that's just what I did. Also, a long time ago, probably shouldn't have done that. Flashpoint Batman Elite 5 is okay, but I think it should be lower. I think like Elite 3, honestly. Elite 3 Batman, Elite 10 Bane, Elite 0 Hawkgirl should be 5,000. I think that's how it goes on that team. So that was this team. I used some other stuff too. I used Ares right here, and I probably had like Batman Prime with him. Where is he? Okay. And this is a fine team. For this team, I'd use Astro Hornets and Hawkgirl. And for Batman, I'd do this for a lot of my supports. I'd use like Claw Horse, Ibistic, and Rags. This way you start off with a bar power, and you at any point when you need to, you can throw a special 1 to shatter gears. And again, because he's a Batman, and most Batmans can do this, he can apply gear effects 2 times. So he can shatter up to 2 gears and apply 2 rounds of DOT with the Ibistic. So it's 20% of someone's health gone from Ibistic, which is really nice. And also, having Ibistic and Rags will get you a good shot at getting up to like 2 bars. And if you have 2 bars and use 2 special ones, you're like 99% guaranteed to shatter like all their gears. Like if they still have their Astro Harness, you're just really unlucky because that should be gone. Like you got a really good shot at shattering their Astro Harness and the other 2 gears with 2 bars. So that's why I like Ibistic. If you like lose your bar power, or if it doesn't work, or like it doesn't shatter the Astro, then you gotta try again later. You'll get a good shot at getting enough power fast enough to try again. Also, Batman should not be Elite 7. Again, very old account. This account was made in 2014. I made Batman Elite 7 a long time ago. Bad idea. He should be like Elite 0. Okay? Or maybe on this team, like, I don't know. Because I say Hawkgirl Elite 0, so Batman should be like Elite 3 or 4, whatever gets you 5,000. And then Ares should be like Elite 9 or 10. But for Ares, you should use probably Heart of Darkness, Master's Death card, and Change Totem. Ares is very good because he's got a 1-hit special 2. That's really good. And Change from Master's Death card. That's really good. So he can one-shot most people with special 2s and just get power refunded from Tangent Totem and just keep going and going until everybody dies in just 1 hit. He should be max crit. Mine's not because I'm lazy, but if he's max crit, he works best, and he's going to be performing really, really well for you. He's one of the best carries in the game. Not the best, but he's pretty good. He's decent. He's really up there. He's a really dangerous carry, really powerful. There are better ones, but this one's pretty damn good. Because that special 2 is nasty. Is there anybody else I used? I did use Teen Titans Raven for a little bit. I love her a lot. This is my girl. This is my baby girl. And I just did that thing with, like Hawkgirl and Alexander Kane. And then I had like Raven with probably this right here. Heart of Darkness. Where's my gears? Heart of Darkness, Master's Death card, and Totem. Raven. And she's got like a wicked special 2 that can knock out up to 3 people at most, and it does a crazy amount of damage. And it's very fast. Change the Master's Death card, and she's got really cool passive too. This is super nice. Every special 2 that she does basically has a 50% chance to do this, which is crazy. Super good. So, I love her. She should probably be like Elite 9, and Batgirl should be like Elite 0 because she's a support. And for what it's worth, her passive is really nice too, like super nice. This is so good. Just 25% free damage out of nowhere like that. Just tagging in. That's so good. It's so amazing. Is anybody else I used? I can check. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. I used Flashpoint Batman and Deathstroke. I used Flashpoint Aquaman. I'm still trying out the gears of this team. I think, honestly, I like something like this. Like Astro, Claw Horse, Tainted. Deathstroke has a very unique interaction where if you have him with the other two Flashpoint characters and you go for a special one, you can actually apply gear effects up to 3 times when the teammates come in and do the little assist attack when he goes for special one. So he can get up to 3 rounds of DOT applied from Ibistic and such, and he can also shatter up to 3 gears of Claw Horse when he goes for special one and his teammates come in to help him. And that is really powerful because their attacks are super powerful, so you can shatter all the gears really quickly and then just kill him with the, the assist attacks. For his passive here. So I use that. What I was trying to do with Aquaman is something like this. I use like Rags, Quick Engine, Ibistic, and I'd like throw a special one to the start for like some free damage. So even if they like blocked Deathstroke special one, they'd probably die because of the DOT. Because you see he's max crit. And it would do just an insane amount of DOT damage. So even if they block special one, they're probably gonna die anyway. And then Batman, I probably had something weird like this. I tried this and it was decent. Like Low Knives, Let's Go Helmet, and Master Death Card. I think even if you don't have Death Card on Deathstroke, you should use on somebody because it's just a really nice gear to have. Like just super nice. But the cool thing about Deathstroke's passive is when he goes to specials, and his teammates are going to come in and they're going to help him. And his teammates can actually crit even if the opponent blocks. And they can actually crit even if they're immune to crit. So he can... These two right here, when they come in to help Deathstroke during his passive, when he's going for special ones, or special twos, they can crit people like Arkham Knight Batman, Red Sun Green Lantern, and his teammates. And he can crit them even if they block. So you are not safe if you block, and you are not safe if you are quote-unquote immune to crit. And their damage they do from these attacks is actually based on like their stats, whether or not they're max crit or not, and their gears. You can increase the damage of these attacks if they have like special 1 gears equipped, or special 2, or just like general damage increases, like you see Quick Engine here, and Let's Go Helmet here. And you see Low Knives here because if he goes for special 1, Deathstroke, and Batman comes in, he goes for special 1, and Batman comes in with a gun, which is funny. Batman doesn't use guns, it's funny. Batman comes in with a gun and he shoots it. Batman can actually do area of effect damage, which is splash damage to the whole team. The whole team would take damage from Low Knives, League of Assassin Knives, even though Batman's not even tagged in, which is crazy. And also, these two, like, this assist attack they do, it does really good damage. And it does amazing damage even if they block it. If they block it, it's not going to stop the damage. It's not going to get lowered. It does not decrease. The damage is the same whether they block or not. And it's really good. So if you have all 3 of them max crit, like I do, the special is going to do a crazy amount of damage. Like, it's going to easily kill people even if they block. It's disgusting. Super, super easy and free ways to get KOs. I've experimented with these gears a lot. I'm not exactly sure what the best way to go about it is. I've used some different stuff. I can show some of the stuff to use. I've done this before. And I've done like this before. Let's see if I can pull it up. It was like this plus this plus this. You got the crit boost, you got the damage and the area of effect damage, you got the crit chance, because you can actually increase the crit chance of his assist attack with gears. And once you got that, and then for Deathstroke I would use like Claw Horse, Totem, and Master's Death Guard. And then Aquaman has Let's Go Upset with Astro Harness. That way you get crits, you get increased damage in Special 1 when he tags in for his what tags in quote, for the assist attack. And it also gives you protection versus Batman and Catwoman, who I hate fighting, and you might hate too. So you might like this gear combination a lot, because she is just so annoying. It's a pain in the ass to fight. I hate it. I hate it so much. So that is something you could use. I think these gears and these guys are very flexible. I think there's many good ways you can go about it. But this is just a couple that you could try out. You might have some that you like, you might have some don't like. It's way up to you. You can mess around with it however you like. I'm still experimenting myself, so. Is that it? Is there anybody else? I think that's it. I think that's about everybody I was really using in my teams. I don't really know if there's anybody else. So that's about it. That's how I got 30 million battle rating in 7 days, 1 week, which was insane. Honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna play multiplayer, for offense matches ever again after that week. That week was tortured, man. This season was just, it was torture on me physically and mentally. My hand was just in so much pain for a large majority of it. I got a medical condition, and with it comes arthritis in my hands and my hips, and I want to say some other places, but so that was a factor coming in a couple times. But also, this was just so straining on my mental health. This was bad. I don't recommend this, honestly. This was a bad idea. It's really cool that I did it, but I don't recommend anybody do this. This was insane. But if you were to, you're gonna need a lot more than 1,200 recharges. That's about how much I had. If you wanted to get that high, you need 2,500 or more, and a lot of time on your hands, and a lot of discipline, because you gotta grind 12 plus hours every single day, every day until Wednesday, until 3 p.m. Wednesday, which is when our season ends. And it is no joke. The grind is no joke. It is not for the faint of heart. I do not recommend it. It was not fun. The end result's pretty amazing, but it was not fun. I wore myself out so bad, and I'm gonna enjoy my sleep tonight because, damn, I deserve it. I've earned it. Another thing I wanted to say, because this is funny. There's a guy up here. This guy is imitating a guy we have over on iOS. We have a guy on iOS called K-Real, and he's a legitimate player, and he's one of the best of all time. This guy, if you think what I did this last season was insane, he got 50 million in iOS. That guy is insane. That guy scares me. He got 50 million battle rating in 7 days. Dude is nuts, okay? This is not him. This guy you see here on Android, this isn't him. The real K-Real is over on iOS. That guy is a real champion. This guy is a pretender and also a hacker. This guy runs around with an illegitimate account with gears and characters he did not earn. And you can tell because he's got 10 million Elite 7 Hawk Roll and such. This is not this is not a real guy. This is just a bum hacker, Static. And because he uses this gear combination on Static. Nobody does that except Let's Go hackers. Nobody. So yeah, that's about all I want to say. That was my journey, my story of 30 million battle rating in MP, and becoming the GOAT of Android and Justice. As you can see, for the overall season, the lifetime battle rating, that actually got me upwards to 196, almost 197 million battle rating, and I'm now actually top 400 all time. If you were to take all the hackers off of the leaderboard, as you see, if you go up here, you see a bunch of hackers. It's more than just 10, as you can see, it's way more than that. If you took those guys off, I would actually be more so like top 300, maybe higher than that, and that would be really cool to see. But unfortunately, they won't remove these guys, these loser bums from the leaderboards, you know. But in reality, I'm probably like top 300. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to my story. I really appreciate you guys that have supported this monumental achievements and journey that I went on this last 7 days. Thank you so much for everybody that that's congratulated me and shows so much support and appreciation and everything. I really love you guys. You guys make this whole thing worth doing, worth make this game worth playing, and I'm really fortunate to be a part of this community and to interact with you guys and teach you guys about this game, because this game, while it may be 10 years old and it may be even dead in some people's eyes, but I feel like we're still learning so many cool things about it, and this is still a very active game after all these years, and we're still getting better every day. Like the person I was in this game like 2 years ago compared to now, it's like night and day. I've got so much better. It's crazy. And that's all due to this community. This community is just so it's so good. It's such a good place, to grow as a player, but also as a person too. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys later.